Hi guys, welcome back to Run, Stretch, Succeed here, and today I'm going to do a little running update and take you to my new running club, running group, what I joined last week, and hopefully I can keep part of my routine because I think it will help me. Guys, I obviously DNF'd at Leeds to Liverpool, and I purely think it's down to my shoes. So I'm back in my old little runners because I absolutely love them. I don't get why shoe companies discontinue shoes. It proper screwed me over. I got the more up-to-date version because these ones were discontinued, and do you know what? I hated them. They made me feel like I was running on the side. I know you shouldn't wear new stuff when you're running, but I didn't really have an option. I wish I just kept in these. They are falling to bits, but I think I would have been comfortable for a lot longer, and then I could have changed over shoes. What do you guys do when you can't find your shoes and they're discontinued? Do you just keep trying shoes till you find a shoe what you like? I really should have tested them a lot earlier, but I've never really thought stuff through like that. So obviously going forward, that is something what I will have to consider. To be honest, the only reason I did actually pull out is not because my knee was that sore, but I knew it could have gone on to an injury, and I just thought I did so well at training, why waste all the training to be injured to go back to square one to carry on when I can carry my training on till next year and do some absolutely amazing races next year and get some amazing videos and an amazing experience. So that is actually where I'm up to at the moment. That's where I'm up to at the moment. So I'm going to go for a little run, and then I'll update you on what's going to happen from now with training. And then I've got some exciting news. Is it news or is it something I'm thinking of doing but I'm a bit unsure? But I'll tell you towards the end. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel because I really want to get to that 900. I've been waiting a couple of months now. It always seems to slow down when you want to get somewhere, and when you don't want to get somewhere, you get suddenly loads of subscribers from nowhere. So I'm going to have to get going. I'm going to have to get running because I'm going to miss the running group if not. So last week I took you to the first time of me going to a running club because I was nervous, and now I'm going to take you to me going back because I want to make it a routine, and I especially find it hard to change routines. So basically I'm showing you that I am being consistent, I never change my routine, and that it's okay to change routines. You don't have to do the same thing every week, and you can create new routines to make yourself better. Also today the weather is absolutely lovely, so let's go. Definitely a run walk first since it's so warm. Jesus Christ. It's quite hot as it's been all year. Made it to the running group half an hour early. I need a wee. I've not got a clue where to go for a wee because there's nowhere to go for a wee. So I'm just going to walk around till I find somewhere. So I don't want to invade people's privacy, so I might just take some clips of us running and like little bits of like fingers and then tell you how it was after. Week 2 of going to the running club, group, whatever you want to call it, and I knew a couple of people this week, so it was a lot better. I felt a lot more comfortable. The issue what I was having was more that I don't like changing my routine at all, so I was a bit uncomfortable about that because it's kind of trying to form a new routine. But then at the same time I really should change the routine because I always know that I run on my own all the time because I work in the evening, as I can actually go to this one at the minute and I can go to the Friday one, and now I feel a bit more comfortable. Maybe I can make the Friday one part of my routine. I'm not going to push it too far, but I'm actually really enjoying it. So I guess that's it. Thanks for coming with me. I hope you enjoyed coming with me, and thanks for body doubling me, I guess, because that helps. I feel like if I feel like I'm showing someone that is going to help me want to do it, as if I'm doing it for myself, I'm not going to want to do it as much. That probably makes no sense to anyone, but it makes sense to me, and it's really good for me to get out and change my routine, I guess, and meet people. So see you next time. So I just showed you a video of running club before this because I just thought it would be more entertaining. But it is the next day because it's winter, it's becoming dark really soon, and it was really dark by the time I got back from running club. So what is my training like at the minute? My training at the minute is just going to be try to do as much strength training as possible, try to get some speed training in like I always say. But to be honest, with mileage, I feel like I've got a structure to get mileage in without it being a lot of effort, and like fitting it in around my lifestyle, because I feel like with ultra training, and I feel like a lot of people will feel like this, it's the time of the training, how long it takes you to do the long runs. So I'm going to aim to do about 60 miles per week, bit under, bit over some weeks, and that's it really. Nothing too complicated. I've got a couple of races coming up. So next week I'm doing Tower to Castle, but I'm going to just use it as a training run. Most of these races this year I'm going to use as training runs, so I'm going to do normal training through the week, maybe a bit less, and then do the race on the weekend. So I'm doing Tower to Castle, but I've just found out you have to get a boat on this race, the ferry from Fleetwood to wherever it goes to, and that's really different and really weird for me because I don't like boats. But I'm sure it's going to be an experience. It's just so weird thinking I'm going to stop running and then start again. So I'm going to have like a mini break where I can have something to eat and stuff. So I think that's quite cool and useful. And to be fair, for some people, that might be a good option for your first ultra, because you know you're going to have that break and it's only 31 miles, 30, round about that. So that might be a good option. So stay tuned for that video, what will be in the next couple of weeks, as if you're thinking about doing your first ultra, that probably is a good option for a lot of people. Plus it's in Blackpool, so hotels are cheap. And then I've got thinking about doing Chester Marathon, because I've not done a marathon this year. I might try to get a PB on that one, or I might just go up and record it, I don't know. Then I'm thinking of doing, well, I am doing Worrington Way, one of the best races, well good for your first ultra. There's a waiting list, so jump on it because you might still get a place, even that there'll be a lot of people, because a lot of people just drop out and injured and all that stuff. So I think there still is a chance if you jump on it now. I think that's in November, and that race is absolutely amazing. I've done it like 3 times. I've got like 3 videos I think on this channel for that. That's the race with the Humper Lumpers. I love the Humper Lumpers. They make my race, they make my day, and it's a really good atmosphere. So I'm going to try a PB that one, I think, just because I want to get under 8 hours. But with that race, it depends on the weather, because it can be very muddy, and if it's very muddy, it doesn't matter how much it doesn't matter how much you train and how fast you're going, you are going to slow down. It's just part of the race, and that's kind of part of the fun, because I heard last year a lot of people was moaning because it was too muddy, as I think personally that the best bit about that race is that it is muddy. That's like the fun of it, because it's more like a cross-country race. It's really trailer. It's really different to a lot of races, but a short distance for an ultra. So if you're looking for something what's a bit more adventurous, I would recommend that race as well. So that's really it for the races that I've got coming up on my training. So in the next clip I will get on to what my plans are for next year and reveal what I'm thinking. It's not 100% yet though. Also, I'm just wondering how many of you, I'm going to go this way actually, I'm just wondering how many of you actually run ultras, and how many of you are just watching my channel because you're thinking about doing ultras, because I'm actually quite interested, and I'm wondering, should I do more content for people wanting to do ultras, or is it mostly people who do ultras? And I always wonder about this, but there's a random skateboard park here, and I never knew it was here, but I'm assuming it was here when I was a child, but I don't remember it. So I'm always dead confused where this has come from. It's very broken, but it's just a bit of a random place, and I'm sure it used to be the ambulance station. Right, I'll see you in a minute, guys. There was 3 races I wanted to do next year, One of them was Chester 100. The next one was Lakelands 100. And it leads to Liverpool again. So I obviously put in for the ballot for Lakelands 100. Really thought I was going to get in. I don't get why I thought I was going to get in, but I really did think I was going to get through. But obviously I entered the ballot and they must have been sat at the computer and the computer must have been like...
Me and Craig and Shanita thought we might do this fun run in aid of Comet Relief and wondered if you fancied taking part.
Computer says when is it?
It's 14th, it's a Sunday.
Computer says what time?
11.
Computer says how far is it?
Oh, it's just 5 miles.
Computer says no.
Obviously I got the email, I was very upset. I went on a night out to like celebrate me not getting in and to drown the sorrows. So then from there, I was like, what do I do? I really want to do Chester 100 to have another go at it and try to do it more on my own and stuff. And I feel like I can do it. I just felt ill last time, but I completed it. As now I want to do it, feel quite good and confident all the way through it. So then I was going to do Chester, something else, and then Leeds to Liverpool. And another morning, I was a bit like, why do you have to do them in this order? Why do you have to do Lakelands, Racecourse Scotland, and then yada from there? And then I was like, Andrew, maybe you should just enter Racecourse Scotland, because what is the point in waiting for Lakelands? Because I could do Lakelands and still DNF at Racecourse Scotland, or I could DNF at Lakelands and then like, it's ultras, and when you get to 100 miles, every race is just a different race. Even if you do it twice, it can be so different each time. So other day I woke up other morning, messaged my friend Kat, was like, I'm thinking about entering Racecourse Scotland. And she was like, do it, why not do it? Like, obviously, this is why I wanted to not injure myself so I could carry on my training. So it's kind of like I've already started my training. So I might be doing that. It's not 100%. There's a lot to think about. There's, obviously, it's quite a dear race. So to DNF it is a lot of money. There's support crew, where the support crew is going to stop, weather conditions, wrecking it because I don't live near the area. There's a lot to consider. So I've given myself till about the end of the month to try to think of reasons why I should or shouldn't do it. And if not, I can't find a good enough reason, I'm going to enter it. Whether I get through and they'll let me do it, that's another thing as well. But I don't see why they wouldn't. But there's a possibility, but they might not. Like, that is a possibility. So that is my plan. And I think I'm just going to enter and just see what happens, because anything can happen. If a DNF, I can just go back at it. A DNF is not a fail. A DNF is just you weren't ready to do it that time. So you can always go back. You've got a learning experience. It's really good. Horse poo. Right, I'm going to go now, and that's all I've got to say. So thanks for watching my video. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, give it a like. Comment what you think I should do down below. Should I enter, should I not enter? Have you done it? Have you got any tips? Have you got any advice? Or is there another race you think I should do next year instead? So I'll see you next time.